Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very excited about the information that we're going to talk about today. A lot of you have asked over the years how to best prepare yourself for traveling if you have medical situations. Previously I've kind of discussed this a little bit here and there, but I actually have something pretty neat that I want to share with you that is something that I am implementing into my everyday life that you can as well, and I think it could be very handy. First and foremost, let's talk about some of the questions you all have asked. Now throughout the years I've been asked everything from will a power station power a CPAP machine to other things like what would you suggest if a person has lots of illness and has to go to the doctor regularly but wants to travel. And there's a lot of different like fine print, different decisions that you personally have to make in order to get on the road. And I always tell you, no matter what you're doing, if you have anything going on medically, to consult your doctor first. That is the big thing. Make sure you always talk to your medical professional to see if they feel as though what you are wanting to do is safe and responsible. I would never, ever recommend getting out on the road unless you do that if you have any kind of illness that requires you to have direct contact with your personal medical physician, especially if you're trying to go far away. But for those of you who are cleared and have already been planning your adventures, you're also curious about how it is that you need to make sure that others know about prescriptions that you take or health conditions that you have. And one of the things that I learned a long time ago is something I'd like to pass on to you guys, and that is keeping a laminated card with your particular situation inside of your personal bubble at all points in time. So if you go on a hike, this should be on your being. If you are in your space, this should be on your being. If you are in your space, you can display this in a public place. Now, displaying this in a public space, if you're filming and stuff like that, hide it, obviously. But if you are in a situation where you're traveling solo especially, make sure that you have this in a place where if paramedics or EMT have to come, they can find this and see, okay, this person needs insulin, or they need to be not taking this because they're allergic to it, or they have this particular health condition. Another thing that I have learned is having the value of a small whiteboard. If you have a space, whether it's a small space or a large space, having a whiteboard in your personal vehicle is really handy, because if something happens and your vehicle is left unattended for a certain amount of time, eventually somebody's going to be like, okay, what's going on here? And they're going to try to get into your vehicle to find out if you are okay and if you are physically present in the vehicle. If you are not physically present, they're going to be like, okay, well, where did they go? On this whiteboard, you can place on there where you were going, what time you were going, and your estimated time of arrival back. And if that has lapsed, then that will help people to understand, okay, something's wrong. You can also put your emergency contact on there. Those are all valuable things. The laminated card, having the whiteboard, those are all great. The other thing that I would definitely recommend is always having a safety buddy. I've mentioned safety buddies for a variety of different reasons here on the channel, but let me explain how I personally use my safety buddy. Now, ideally, we all like to travel with friends, but that's just not a possibility sometimes. And so because of that, having a safety buddy is super important. Not only can your safety buddy know where you are and approximately when you're there, but you can have check-in times with your safety buddy so that they can make sure you're okay. Now, this doesn't just apply to health-related issues. This is great for a variety of different safety-related topics. If you are a solo female traveler, for example, having a buddy to know that you are okay at the beginning of the day, okay at the end of the day, a great easy check-in, seeing your dot move is awesome. Now, there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can share your location through Google, which is really great, or you can share your location through the Find My Friend app on most iPhones. These are two simple ways that you can have somebody who you trust knowing where you are and making sure you're okay. They also have an app called Life 360, which is super handy for this. And on Life 360, you can allow certain people to see where you're traveling, just like you can on the Find My Friend or the Google Share. And both of those things, in addition to the Life 360, are wonderful ways for you to have in time, almost accurate findings of where you are. Now, the way I personally use this is if I'm going into a location, especially if I'm going to be hiking solo, I'll just shoot off a text to Riley and say, hey, can you grab my location? I'm going on a hike. It's this long. I should be back by this time. I'll check in with you. Now, in that, she can go onto that. She can screenshot where I am physically parked at that time, and then she can follow my dot on the trail as long as there is some kind of service. Now, if I get to an area that does not have service, I will drop her a pin and tell her the GPS coordinates of where I'm going to be and tell her I will be checking in by this time. If I haven't checked in, then she'll try to call. If I haven't responded, she'll wait just a little bit and then she'll try again. And if I still haven't responded, then she'll move into what we call go mode. Go mode is just where that person actively starts trying to look to see, okay, well, does it show that you have service? Does it show you don't have service? Has your pin moved? If your pin is not present, is there a ranger station nearby? What are the options? Could this be a good thing that like we're still okay, we're fine? Or is this a oh no thing where we need to look a little bit further? Now within that, that's going to help you have someone who is accounting for your time and your presence in a specific place. Those are good things. However, that doesn't really solve the medical situation. And the medical situation is one of the things you guys have been most concerned about. Now, I personally don't have a lot of medical concerns, so I've never really thought too much about this other than the fact that I know a lot of people have reached out and asked about special devices that they might need or certain kind of medications. And we've kind of talked a little bit about how you can set things up, again, after consulting your doctor, where you can pick up things at pharmacies across the country so that you can have those things. Those are all things that are valid, but also making sure that your insurance covers different things in different states. Also valid. But this is something that I had never considered. Not just the fact that I might have an allergy to a medicine that probably isn't honestly going to be given to me, but also that I personally need people to be able to contact my emergency contacts if something happens and I am solo. Now, I just think of this as I have a safety buddy most of the time, but if that safety buddy is unaware of what's happening, it is good to have a measure built in for that. And that's where this that I'm about to implement into my personal travel could come in handy for you as well. So I just wanted to share this. I will attach a link down in the description. However, if you do not want to use my link, that's okay. I completely understand. Just please find this online and inquire about it. There's a couple different versions. Let me show you. This is called the Lucky Tag. The Lucky Tag is something that you can purchase in a variety of different forms. They have bracelets, necklaces, keychains, and things like that that you can keep on your personal being. And the nice thing about this is that it has a little QR code that actually is on the device itself. Now, I found out about this through my dad, who was looking up some things, and I discovered that through this little bracelet right here, that someone could actually scan and be able to access my emergency contacts if I was ever in disaster. Now, let's talk about disasters that you could be in. What if I am traveling and I'm in a bad storm and I am unconscious? At that point, somebody's going to find me, and when they do, if I'm wearing this bracelet, they can scan this and have all of the information that they need to get me quick and fast assistance. This is something that is very important to me as a solo traveler, but also if I have an emergency where I have to have medication given to me, instead of them worrying about is this going to cause reaction, they can see from this what I am actually allergic to if there is anything. You can also put pre-existing medical conditions, medications that you are currently taking, and also your doctors on this bracelet just by inputting them onto the QR. Now, the way this works is pretty simple. You can see here it's a very simple 4-step process. All you have to do is scan your QR, go through the welcome screen, set up your individual information and lock it in, and then after that you are all set. So this is a very, very user-friendly account information card that allows you to set this up in just a matter of a few moments. Now, again, I got this on Amazon. It was about $20 for this particular bracelet. They do have other styles. They have other kinds within just bracelets. And then again, they have the necklaces, the keychains, and other items. I think this is a really easy way for all of us to be proactive and to physically wear the information that we need. You don't just have to be diabetic or have a heart condition or any kind of thing like that. This is good for any person. And whenever I was looking at it, I read through very carefully. Again, the link is down here. You can go check it all out and see for yourself if this suits you. But in doing so, it's really a good system for even just the accountability of this is who needs to be contacted if something has happened to me personally. And so if I were to have an issue where I were to fall and break my arm or something like that and pass out, guess what? They can find out who needs to be contacted. They can also find out if I take medicines, if I have pre-existing conditions, if anything's going to conflict with anything. And then also they can see and start building their clues if it is a crime or something like that. So I think that that's very helpful. A lot of times, especially if you're away from your vehicle, it's harder for people to have that information unless you have your ID on you. The problem is, if I were to get robbed or something like that, more than likely they would take my wallet that has my ID. So then I would just be a Jane Doe somewhere, but not with this bracelet. This bracelet would tell them what my name is and who they need to contact to get me help. And I think that that is very, very valuable. And so looking at it from the medical perspective, obviously, again, consulting your doctor before you get out there is a big deal. Finding things that are going to help you when you're traveling to make it a little bit easier with prescriptions and doctor's visits and follow-ups, super handy. But the physical act of knowing where you are, who you are, what kind of things that you can have could be the difference between immediate assistance and something that takes a delay because they didn't know if they could give you something or not. And so I wanted to share this with you. Again, this is the lucky tag, and I don't normally just put videos out and be like, you should get this. The product itself comes in a larger bag, but then it comes into this smaller bag also with all the instructions attached inside. I think that makes it very user friendly. But not only that, it came in a matter of just a couple of days, again, from Amazon. If you're not comfortable with using my link, again, that's okay, but please check into the lucky tag, and it has the QR code to helping you get safety and help immediately. Now, since this is brand new to me, I'm going to set it up. It should only take about 5-10 minutes. My dad was telling me that he got the necklace for his, and it took him just a few minutes, and he was all ready. And then you can just hover over it with the phone on this little QR, and it immediately takes you to your emergency contact, your medications, your pre-existing conditions, your doctors, everything that you want to put in there. You can put as much or as little as you want in there. It's very user-friendly. The print on it is large enough that you can see it. And so I hope this is handy to you. Again, we want to make our travels safe, and remember, guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. It can only be a good time if it is a safe time. So consider something like this. Again, laminated card, whiteboard, lucky tag. All of those things are going to help you. And don't forget that safety buddy. The safety buddy is clutch. Until next time, bye.